Untitled.com advertisement for an absolutely beautiful Mercedes C-Class W203 shape presented on an X-Ray 2001, and this is the much sought after C320 in a fantastic deep forest green metallic with contrasting grey leather hide throughout the car. The car has got the one-piece clear lens headlights as well as the integrated front fog lights, the all-important Mercedes badge sitting aloft the chrome grille. Around the vehicle it's in fantastic order. The wheels themselves, original Mercedes sport alloys with excellent tyres absolutely all the way around, as you can see, near new, just having about 500 miles on each of the tyres. The car is the elegance model but has got probably more spec than even the Avantgarde, to be honest. Got the integrated indicators in the front, power folding heated electrically adjustable front wing mirrors, SRS airbags in the leather stitched door cards, both for the front drivers and passenger, as well as of course the SRS airbag on the front passenger seat. And you've also got electrically adjustable seats for the passenger and driver, all operatable as well. The full-size one-touch glass sunroof. The car's got ample space throughout its luxurious cabin for adults all the way around. Door pockets there, just very handy. The rear vents, of course you can see the leather in the car in excellent condition. Also pop out drinks holders in the rear there, armrest for the rear occupants, and as you can see the roof lining as well in absolutely fantastic condition. Again, all those Mercedes sports alloys. The car itself, you always see these C-classes in blues and silvers, but very rarely do you find one in this very rare dark metallic green. The boot you simply pop open from the key, very ample size there, as you can see, being used as a daily vehicle. Very reliable and super smooth to drive. Of course, all the original tools and spare wheel, as well as the locking nuts available. Heated rear screen with that emergency medical kit and the warning triangle as well. All the lines of the car absolutely bang on straight. No bodywork damage bar, a tiny little scuff on the lower front bumper, and just a couple of blemishes on the rear arch. Nothing untoward on the vehicle whatsoever. Again, absolutely everything working as it should. Stepping into the driver's side is great pleasure over the Mercedes-Benz kick panels, and getting into the vehicle you are greeted with a host of gadgets and gizmos, to be honest, that really does make this C-Class very special indeed. The car, of course, starting on the button each and every time, with just 75,000 on the clock, and all the factory integrated sat nav and communications all built in as well. There you see the Mercedes-Benz logo come up on the command screen. As I said, the car's only got 75,509 miles on the clock. Absolutely beautiful free revving engine, 3.2 with 218 brake horsepower. You can of course scroll through the radio stations as and when desired off the fingertip control, and as you can see there, just scrolling through, it'll change on the main screen as well as on the dashboard as well, and numerous other facilities such as the sat nav, which is active in this car. Going through all the bits and bobs, you've got the power folding mirrors there, very handy for when parking or driving through a tight space. Of course, they flap straight back out at the touch of one button as well. They are of course electric, so adjustment totally from the inside of the cabin, that being the drivers and that being the passengers. Of course, you've got electric windows, which again are one touch. Simply drop them down at the touch of a button and they work totally perfectly as well, of course, in reverse. Swing around to even catch it because they go up so quickly. You can also cut the power to the rear windows in case you do have little ones in the back, and you can of course pop the boot from inside the cabin as well. You've also got the headlight wash system there, and these lights are in fact the auto setting, so if you're driving through dim light or a tunnel or of course nighttime, you need never touch your headlight switch again basically. But you've also got the optional front fog lights and rear fog lights as well, and you can adjust the level of the headlight depending on the load and the amount of people in the vehicle. Of course, the car has got power steering, excellently balanced on a vehicle like this. You can, as demonstrated earlier, scroll through all the numerous menus on the fingertip keypad, as well as increase the volume on the stereo, which comes through loud and clear on the numerous speakers. You've also got a very large air vent there to keep the windscreen constantly defrosted. Heated front seats for both the passenger and the driver, and that's two-way system, so you can literally have it on the one button or on the two-level setting and switch it off. The valet switch, in case your car is being valeted, you don't want the alarms going off. You can drop the three headrests at the rear at the touch of a button, and of course you can lock the doors via the central locking on the button, but the car actually locks itself while driving off, so a very good safety feature there. Again, you have got the telephone, which is integrated into the car in this Mercedes factory fitted phone holder. Now, if you've got this particular handset that sits in this cradle, you simply drop it in, all your phone numbers and calls come through the integrated system. If not, you can now buy a Bluetooth module that sits in there, and you can actually pick up any Bluetooth phone. Of course, you've got the FM as demonstrated earlier. This has got the TV button, but the TV module can be plugged in. It's not on the vehicle at the moment. The system setup on the vehicle, as well as the CD, you can actually use the main sat-nav CD as a CD player, and alternatively the car is already pre-wired to take in the latest fiber optic Mercedes CD changer, which sits in the glove box. Very convenient there. And of course, that all-important sat-nav system. A very rare find, these command systems on these C classes. Excellent system. Really does give you all the preset destinations that you want to store. You can actually do the full postcode on this particular vehicle, which again is a upgrade due to the sat-nav disc that's currently being used, and the numerical keypad for when you've got a telephone system fitted. Of course, you've got air conditioning, which blows ice cold and really does come through at full blast on this vehicle. Of course, the front def to clear the screen, recirculating air, auto, the EC recirculating air, so if the car's off and you still need a bit of hot or cold air, and of course the rear windscreen. And this is of course individual for either the driver's side or the passenger side. That all important Mercedes gearbox, which is faultless on these cars, which is of course a fully automatic, plus you've also got the Triptronic, as you can see the minus and the plus either side of the D there, which means you can drive in a bit more sporty character. And you've also got the winter and summer setting, which means that in winter the car's got a bit more road holding and actually pulls off in second gear. Nice bit of cubby hole there with of course the locking wheel nut, little slots for your coins and cigarette lighter. But the owner of the vehicle, being a lady, doesn't smoke, and it does show in the condition of the vehicle no bad odors or pets in the vehicle either. Of course, that armrest fully leather and with a massive box underneath, and you can also see the cable of the telephone running there. Again, it's a Mercedes C320 V6 presented on a 2001. The car is wanting for nothing really. It's got comprehensive service history, which unfortunately the book itself has been lost, but all the mileage can be verified through the post and past MOTs, as well as the verification of all the services done at any Mercedes-Benz garage, of which there are numerous. We will endeavour to obviously locate the service book or provide any additional materials to verify the mileage, but it is a genuine 75,000 and it is just a very, very clean, tidy car with MOT and tax till 2010. You've also got the one-touch opening electric glass sunroof, as you can see there, letting in an abundance of light, really making the car a pleasure to be in whenever you're driving, whether it be a short journey or what. Thank you very much for watching this presentation on autoemotional.com. If there are any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us at www.autoemotional.com or alternatively on 07989 5888869. Thank you.